So after having this book on my shelf for months, I finally finished reading Alchemy of Secrets. Once I got into it, I couldn't put it down. So I've seen a lot of the negative reviews regarding this on Goodreads. I know that some of the writing is a bit choppy. I hadn't really thought about that until I started reading all of those different reviews. This was a 5-star review for me just because it really had me hook, line, and sinker. Before I dive into spoilery stuff, I will say the only thing that I did not like about this book is how much strong language was in it. I know this is Stephanie Garber's adult debut, so it's not going to be like Caraval, in theory, or Curse for a Broken Heart. It is for adults, but there was a lot of language in this. I really didn't appreciate it. It's not the worst, but still, I was like, really, Stephanie? That was not necessary. Anyway, let's deep dive into what happens in this one. We have Holland, lady on the cover, and she's working on her thesis with someone known as the Professor. Holland has a twin sister, January. Their parents were celebrities who mysteriously died. Supposedly, the mom unalived the dad and then unalived herself. Holland is very much into myths and legends and stuff. Her sister January supposedly helps collect antique and rare books. She travels all over the world. Not. So, the short of it is, she's just out minding her own business, doing her own thing, and she's with her boyfriend, Jake, and she finds this place that she thinks is related to one of these myths or legends she heard from her professor, who's her thesis manager person. So she's like, let's check it out, because there's this dude known as the Watchman who supposedly will tell you when you will no longer be alive on this earth. So they go, and nothing happens, but then the Watchman calls him. He does not survive for long. Then this dude named Gabe kidnaps her. And then a second dude named Adam, who is supposedly her new thesis manager person, also wants to whisk her away and save her. Then she finds out that her professor is working for a bank that may or may not be evil, and her sister may or may not be working for said possibly evil bank. And basically, everyone that she knows is living some kind of double life. It is insane. So I enjoyed it. This was a 5-star read for me. I have seen lots of reviews. People hated it. They felt like the writing was choppy. After reading it and then seeing the reviews, I can see that. Like, I can see how the writing is choppy, but I enjoyed it. So I will say there are different things that were not wrapped up. It's my understanding this is going to be a series. But for example, Adam has a brother, Mason. These guys are like 2 for 1, forming the devil, and they make deals with people. Adam, who ends up being the person who's trying to unalive Holland this entire time, and apparently she's stuck in some time loop where he's always unaliving her until the very end, fortunately. I was afraid that was going to be left unresolved. But anyway, Adam is turned into a ghost. His brother Mason is brought back to life. I don't even know how to dive into that. But anyway, Mason leaves her like a calling card, like, you need a favor, summon me, basically. We don't know what happened with Gabe. Gabe just disappeared, and we have no idea what in the world is going on with her twin sister, January. Nor do we know why her parents even perished in the first place. Anyway, the whole plot of her being like in this time loop and all this weird funky stuff going on, that is resolved, but I still have lots of questions. But anyway, I enjoyed this book. I have the Book of the Month limited edition. It's very pretty. It's not the prettiest, and I mean, without the slipcover, it's just a plain boring book, but I enjoyed it. Have you read it? What do you think?